Hello everyone, this is Ether Dragon, and welcome back to another episode of Fire Emblem Heroes. So, this is a pretty tricky defense. Of course, there's many exploits, like you could just face tank Bramamond. Of course, there's infantry pulse here, so he does get Luna if he doubles. But of course, there's ways to prevent the double, of course. It's a little difficult, but there aren't chills everywhere. It's mostly like saddle res and double shrines, maxed out. So I'm currently thinking about what I should do here because I'm thinking of waiting till turn 2. But my idea is to bait with Nino here, which will force a Soph rally. Azura will dance. There's no current source of field buffs outside of Earth Dance, so he'll have 70 attack. If we max buff Nino minus Fort Res 4, then he'll have 94, which is not enough to kill Nino. She has 98 bulk, and then Yoon cleans up from there, except for the fact Nino's then in vantage range, so she gets a small heal off of Yoon. Now the problem with that play is Legendary Azura is here, Oscar's probably here or here. Doesn't I would suspect probably more here. Doesn't really matter though, because you have that formation, and then you have Bramamond coming in, which is a little weird because I can't say for sure how he's gonna move. Which is not great. Because we can't leave anyone in his range, he immediately kills Fjorm because he procs Luna when it's not the Ice Mirror proc, so that's kind of awkward. We can't one-shot him. So basically, I'd be counting on Bolt Tower to carry me, because after that, then I can like pick him off with, then he'll be at 14 HP. So then it's totally, well, it's not possible for Nino to pick up the kill, I don't believe, without a speed defense buff, right? Actually, no, he's at 15, which is 20 with this. So 56. So actually Nino would only need like 1+6 buff or a Peony Gentle Dream buff to pick up the one shot on him. Of course, Oscar, we're in vantage range, so that's an auto kill. And of course, Rayson has Wings of Mercy, which is really the real threat because we might accidentally sweep if we do that. So some hypothetical scenarios. We have Oscar here, Azura here. It doesn't really matter where Oscar is, to be honest. You could see Bramamond go here, then here, which would probably be worst case scenario, and I think that is the scenario that's going to happen if we do the play I'm looking at. Because then we don't get the Bolt Tower damage, and he one-shots air, so that's kind of a problem. He has a bit... again, he barely edges it out with low attack res here, so that's feels bad, man. I think that's, and yeah, we're at max flowers, so there's nothing we could have done except Summoner support Kappa. So then it becomes a matter of player phasing him. So at best, our best matchup against him is probably Fjorm. Even with attack defense bond active, she only has 61 attack. So she misses the 1-round KO by 1 attack, and there's nothing we can do. And that's assuming, of course, Close Guard isn't active. So not very great overall so far. And then as for Oscar, it's a little awkward because of Bright Shrine here. So it's pretty yikes. In general though, assuming he has 53 speed, we can prevent that double with Caden and whatnot, but it's just very risky. I think we will keep this fountain around, but I don't think this will end very well. Because Bramamon, there's no way he's going down this way. There's no way this happens. If this happens, then that's cool. We get the free snipe off of air. I don't see how that ever happens, but because, you know, he'd be in air's range, so that doesn't make sense in terms of the AI's perspective. If we break this, so we have some time to set up, so we could just like break this with Fiorm and then just back off. If he goes this way, which is the probably the short. It's actually not the shortest, necessarily the shortest pathway, gosh dang it. Then he could go something like this. Then we can attack with Fiorm. And then attack with air. Which would be okay, I guess. That actually might have to be our play, to be honest. Let's see how much damage Fiorm does though. 56. 38. So it is 38. Air does his 56. So yeah, that would kill, and then we have to check to see if Raisin murders Fiorm, which, assuming she doesn't get doubled, I mean, even if she gets doubled, she should be fine. He has the HP to face tank that. So that's cool, I guess. So I guess that's what our play will be then. This is gonna be very strange. Obviously Bramamon doesn't have to go that way. I'm just assuming he's going to. For one, I don't. Everything can go very downhill very quick. So, let's see here. How do we want to do this? We can break this with Caden. It doesn't really matter the order we break them in necessarily. That should be fine. Don't want to break this because then Soph will be able to snipe off Peony, which is not what we want. So I think we just hit end turn here. And let's see if we overlooked anything. Doesn't look like it. Everything seems fine so far. So now we're going to Repo Nino, or Repo Caden, to almost max buff Nino. Now, if I did my damage calcs wrong, then this is very bad, but we get hit. Fiorm gets hit by Dark Shrine for us every time. And I don't see any sources of debuffs other than Chaos named, to our defense at least. Which wouldn't even debuff our defense anyways, so I think we're fine in that respect. And now we'll do this. And, well, we'll see what happens. There's not really much we can do outside of this play, so we'll see what happens here. I was also looking at another play where we try and bait out Azura and company. But, yeah, we weren't going to do that. Let's see where Bramamon goes. That's probably the most important part. Okay, this is very interesting. Okay. We can make this work, though. We can make this work. We have a very nice window of attack here. We just have to execute properly. So, let's see. I forgot Repo existed. Why do I not look at, why do I not remember the most critical skills for the AI? Yeah, with the Repo, he's obviously gonna Repo Azura because it pulls her out of range. So that's an oversight on my part, but we can still win this. I think no matter how the dancers move, we're fine, so we just need to snipe off Bramamon. We can do that by using air here. And here, keeping the fountain negligibly useful here, but that prevents Raisin from attacking us. And we can obviously use Caden to infinitely bait folks. So we can take out Oscar as is right now. We can actually go ahead and we would have to kill from here, because then we can repo Caden and then pick up the snipe on Bramamon, which is fine. Now let's just make sure air actually kills. 56 versus 51 defense bulk, I want to say.
Yes.
So we're like overkill by 5 or something. I might have said the wrong numbers. Doesn't matter. Alright, so let's do this.
Death's caress. Ready. Yes.
Yeah, that's overkill by 5, and you can see there Bramon does kill us by a small margin. I did calculate that out, so I knew. Feels dirt, man. At this point, it should be fine. I think we can just push Fjorm up this way. It's fine. Again, since Azura has TA, we're basically free to do whatever.
Good morning.
Of course, we don't want Peony in range, probably. That would probably be pretty smart.
Okay.
So we can just go ahead and take Racing out with air. And then we can probably just do this play. This seems fine. Because now Kaden is the clear bait here.
Maybe this
Can do this.
caress.
Like that statue. Seems fine. Do this. And we should be fine here. So,
Yes.
alright, not too bad. Okay, what was I doing there? I meant to put air here. So I could get Kaden the kill. That's a little awkward. Nah, it doesn't matter. Rip Kaden. Not getting his 6 SP, or 6 SP? Alright, anyways, yep. Again, inexploitable defense thanks to me having Bolt Tower. I definitely overlooked that repo. Things could have definitely gone really wrong. But it worked out for us. I think it's because we broke... I'm pretty sure it's because we broke the banner on the left. That probably was what did it. I don't know, because I don't really bother developing a strong intuition for AI movement, because it's not entirely intuitive. For the most part it is, once you understand the rules, but anyways, enough ranting. That's going to be it for this episode. Thanks for watching. As always, this is Ether Dragon, and hope to see you all next time. Bye!